Hey everybody, Ryan Hale here. Just want to take a couple seconds to talk about residual income. Residual is a term that I heard very rarely growing up. The only time, in fact, I can remember hearing the word residual, it was usually tied to royalties, I guess I should say. And I've heard of singers, songwriters earning royalties, and truth be told, I don't know if I've ever heard the term residual in a way of income, but residual royalties, basically the same thing. So residual income, once I learned about that, I wanted it. They didn't teach me about that in high school. Loved school. Went to college for 4 years. They didn't teach me about residual income in college. It was only until I got hooked up with some insanely successful people that I was introduced to the concept of a residual income. And what that means is residual comes every single month, regardless of what you do. It's you build something or do something one time, and you get paid on it for the rest of your life. I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't conditioned that way, and truth be told, neither were you. Why? Well, unfortunately, we're all part of the same system, the same financial thinking for the most part, and that is go to school, get good grades so you can graduate, get a good job with a good company, with benefits, and work till you're 65, or in my age, the last time I looked at my Social Security statement back when I had a job, I think the age was like 73 or something just ridiculous. That's when we'd be able to retire. And that's all that I knew. And that's all that most of us think about. And so what we do is we try to find a job where we go in and they basically pay us for our time. And so what we do is we try to find the best or the highest pay per hour that someone is willing to give us. So that's what we do. The problem with that is, obviously, I got to turn here. Hold on. This is a new camera deal. Okay. The problem with that is you can obviously see there's a cap on your income, meaning there's only 24 hours in a day. So I don't care what your dollar per hour rate is. There's only so much you can get. You can only get that amount times 24. There's a cap. There's a ceiling. Most people are cool with that because there's no other way. They're not used to any other way. They don't know of any other way. And so they just think, this is cool because my ceiling is higher than the other person's ceiling. And again, that's cool. But how much cooler would it be if there was no ceiling? If you literally could create an income where you were making money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you how or tell you what I did to get that, but they didn't teach me about this in college. There wasn't a making money while you sleep 101 or residual income, part one, or it's crazy that they don't teach this type of income strategy and wealth building. I mean, you can get a business degree without reading some of the most important books on business that there are. People that actually write these books come from a background. They actually know what they're talking about. And most of these books people don't even read, and yet they graduate with a degree in business. It's crazy. But what I did instead was I just started searching out and seeking successful people. And when I say successful, I'm not meaning necessarily people that made a lot of money. I'm meaning that people that had enough financial freedom, but most importantly to me, also had enough time freedom. See, I don't care if you're the most wealthy CEO making $200,000, $300,000 a year. If you're working 80 hours a week, to me, that's not success. You're just making a bunch of money. To me, life isn't about a bunch of money. So the point is, obviously, success is relative. It's a relative term, but for this definition, I'm talking about success, meaning you've got time and you've got income, and you don't really have to make a decision based upon, do I have the money? And you don't have to make a decision based upon, do I have the time? You can just do what you want if you find a way to create both. So that's what I would challenge you to do. If you're watching this, I know you're probably, your head's spinning, obviously, but literally, find a way to create a residual income. There's there's a few different ways out there. So just find a way that you can get excited about and go do it. That's all I would say. Just go do it. Be diligent, stick with it, and create a residual income, because if you don't learn how to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work till you're dead. And I don't feel like that's why God put us on this planet. So that's my 2 cents for the day, little 5-minute topic. Peace out. Have fun. God bless.